So, we're gonna try 6 bak kut tehs in a day.
Alright, so now we're at Mo Sang Kor restaurant. It's currently known throughout Facebook and Instagram, all over social media, that is very known of their soup that is thick, like blackish. Let's try out their soup and meat. Oh shit. Okay, it's actually thick. I mean, okay, it's thick in a ways that it's rich in herbs. But I like the fact that it's served individual portions, so it's like not like, you know, like you don't have to obviously call one big whole clay pot bowl.
So you don't share saliva also, right?
Hey. But that's for people who don't share saliva.
But that's the point, right? Bak kut teh, you want that clay pot, you know?
Why? So you can share saliva?
Yeah. The soup thickens over time.
So it blackens over time as well?
Bak kut teh be thick.
Actually, for the soup, right, to me it's not that herbally like how kind described. It's more meaty, salty, and thick.
The meat's pretty good though. Quite tender, very soft. You kind of like it.
They are very generous with their portion, honestly. Their meat portion.
Yeah.
You can see this a lot.
Yeah.
What about the fats though?
Not for me to comment. I don't like fats.
I also don't like fats.
Judging by your size,
Oh wow!
you look like the one who can.
you know in Chinese they say
So what's the fats?
hey, I don't have fats for my
Get him
for
a
both
fat
my
right
body
now. Here you go, here
and
you
my
go.
soup. Okay. Hey,
Yeah,
can you
happy,
cut it out
yeah.
for me?
Taking back your.
Yeah, I agree also. So how's the fats?
I would say I tasted better. It's not like hot and tender enough to melt in your mouth. You know, like some fats actually like we taste it like oh so good, but this is like just chewy. Okay, then we wrap it up by giving our ratings out of 10. We say it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 7. So why do you give 7 out of 10?
Okay, rice is okay. It's average. The soup is one of the best of this bak kut teh. The meat is alright. It's tender but not that tender like how I describe how it melts in your mouth.
Yeah, I give it 7 because I kind of like the meat now. It's kind of
I think
my
it's
kind of
safe to
texture.
say that
Yeah.
we can come for the meat and not really just for the soup.
But sadly, the soup's not refillable, right? This year.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
so that's
refillable.
the only downside.
Yeah, that's kind of downside also lah. Okay, so move on to our next location.
We are here on our next destination. This restaurant is called Seng Huat. It's also known as Under the Bridge. Yeah. So
Yeah, not really under, but like just because it's like actually just next to the bridge lah.
right, this time we share bowls so we can get our soup thicker.
Okay, talking about the thickness of the soup, what do you think?
Thick. Like just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, serious. And this is also like very oily also.
Yeah.
Oily.
Very salty
After
as
you
well.
take a sip, you can feel like the oil is like sticking to your lips. But I think it's a good thing lah. Means they use a lot of meat and fat to cook the soup. What about you?
Yeah. Same amount of saltiness as just now. Pretty good as well.
I can say the color of the soup, right, is not as dark as
Not black.
Not black.
not black. Not as black as the previous one that we ate. It's like this is more like brownish. The taste of the meat like actually blends into the soup already lah.
Let's try the meat.
Oh legit, the whole soup of fats. Ah, okay. There we go.
I'll say impression.
Salty ah.
Huh?
I feel a bit more salty.
Tender, slightly chewy. Not too bad.
Yeah, I think it's more tender and saltier than the previous location.
If we are comparing to the Mo Sang Kor, this one is a bit more chewy.
Yeah, exercise your mouth more. Huh?
How about the rice?
Fats here are better. Okay, you didn't try the fats just now.
I asked about the rice, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I want you to talk about rice, man.
Okay lah.
Oh, okay.
How is it better?
It's not like the just now the fats is chewier. This one you don't have to chew so long, but
Okay,
the
just
meat
swallow.
I swallow.
I get that on camera.
Yeah, but no.
I agree.
Hey,
I agree.
back to the rice.
Why you swallow?
Oh, the rice is swallow as well. Alright.
You don't swallow the rice?
I chew first. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about rice?
The fragrance is definitely there. It's much stronger
It's,
than
I feel it's oilier than the one before.
is it?
is it?
I mean,
I feel
to me it's a little dry.
Yeah.
Like it isn't cooked that long, so it's a little al dente. You know?
Al dente on rice.
Well,
Yeah.
can we just hold up and rewind and replay that part where he
Cooked that long.
dropped the food out from his mouth? Okay?
And it just came out again. Wait, twice.
I'll just stop eating lah.
This man sure love his rice al dente.
Yeah, but portion wise is more generous than the one before. True?
Yes.
It's bigger.
They have yao zhao guai.
Plus
It's a
1
plus.
point.
called breakers.
Yao zhao guai.
Yeah, 大概.
Okay, so ratings?
Out of 10 in 3 to 1. In 3, 2, 1, 7.
5.
Why do you say it's 5?
I feel it's a bit much more saltier than the other one now. And I prefer the meat. How about you guys? Why 7 though?
I feel that it's plus and minus. Like, you got the bonus yu cha kwai, but
Yeah.
not refillable soup. Same as just now. But if you ask me to come down all the way to Klang to eat, maybe I'll eat this like once in a while. I wouldn't come here like every week.
How about you?
Like Cayenne lah. Exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Yeah,
Alright, right now we are at Her BKT in Klang. It's quite well known in Panamaran area. So I think without further ado, let's just eat because I'm a little bit starving. Let's go.
Alright.
But not to mention, they actually provide veggie for $10 a plate. So it's an option for you. For people who don't eat bak kut teh, just for the bak kut teh.
People who don't eat bak kut teh
Yeah.
just for bak kut teh, so they come here and eat vegetables only. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
You can do that. It's not.
Okay, you'll be alienated in this place, you know?
Okay lah. Let's just eat lah. Yeah.
Okay, let's just try lah.
So what do you think about soup?
Soup, very thick, quite oily. Overall, the taste is slightly bland, but it's alright. How about you guys?
For me, immediately I can realize the meat is much more tender here. It's very soft. Like when you try to cut it off the bone, it's soft and also the
It's like
soup
just
is
slide off.
Yeah.
The soup. What do you talk about soup?
I guess the chicken, the pork like absorbs the soup much better, so you get much better taste of both at the same
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
The soup is quite thick and then like Jit said, it's more bland, but it's still salty enough for you to eat your rice.
If you don't want it too salty, then this is the place to go to.
But
Yeah.
I feel like this soup, right, is more on the herb side than the meatier side. Like you can still actually taste the herbs of the soup. So it's really well blended. I feel the vegetable they lack of wok hei. With a little bit of wok hei is perfect. I feel. Alright, so I think we are ready to our ratings. 3, 2, 1, 8 out of 10. Why would you give a 7? Nice.
I think I give it a 7 because the meat is really good to me. It's very tender. The soup is alright, and then veggie is a plus point, even though I don't really like veggie. So 7 .
I like the meat but the soup it can do better, but yeah.
And for me, why I give it an 8 is actually because I like it herbier taste than the meaty taste. I actually can be addicted drinking to this. That's why I give it an 8 . So I think that's it. We will wrap it up and we will go to our next location soon. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, okay, so now we're at the Chong BK TH, also known as the Mina BK TH. They open after 12 AM and they usually close around 2, 3 depending on when they sell out. And so for this midnight, we have a new guest, Belle.
I brought them here so I get the credits.
But technically, Kayan drove us here, so he brought us here.
Yeah.
So technically credits go to me.
So for this BK TH, finally we have like a clay pot over here so we can share our slivers. Share our food. Okay, let's start beginning.
We actually waited quite a while, right? We actually waited for like about 30 minutes to 40 minutes, I think. Let's just see, is it worth to wait or not?
Alright, ready? Comments?
Not that thick. That's oily.
I felt the wok hei. Do you all not feel the wok hei?
In the soup?
The what?
Yeah. I mean, even though soup, we can still feel wok hei.
I taste the herb lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The soup here is more watery, it's not so thick, and then it's
True. Not
It's not like zap. Not like sauce.
Yeah.
Pure soup.
It tastes different from the rest.
it's very different. It has more herbal taste, and also the plus side of this is that we can have free refills, unlike the other places.
Yeah.
I've seen like a few customers here, they just come here for the soup. Just like order one soup, no rice, just eat the BAK KUT TEH and drink a lot of soup.
Also, if you like to eat intestine, you can actually order also, and then it will come to a separate bowl.
Okay, try the meat.
Oh, funny.
Looking at the pot, right, this is also way different from the others. You can see there's like tofu pork, there's a futo, there's a lot of other liu other than the meat.
Yeah, there's veggie inside.
Yeah.
So much I need to go treasure hunting for the meat.
Oh, but speaking about finding the treasure, this place wasn't easy to find, right?
Yeah. To get here, you have to go through some pretty shady areas. I wouldn't recommend coming here alone. Come here with a group of friends, preferably people who are like big like us.
Yeah, real big.
Sure.
I've seen bigger.
Oh, wow.
How's the meat? All the fats?
But yeah, like some places when they cook, right, they cook like a big pot of BAK KUT TEH, then they just scoop up, heat it up, then they serve it to you like the previous place. But this one is like every clay pot is cooked individually. So in the meat itself, right, you can actually feel like the heat.
Yeah.
Meat's good. Yeah.
But I feel like the meat here is not as tender as the previous location. Yeah.
It's not like I heard it's one really can just like slice the meat just falls off your spoon or fork. But here it's a bit chewier, but the heat I'm liking the heat.
So here I think we
Move on to ratings then.
okay. 3, 2, 1.
7.
Wow. Why would you two give a 7?
So very different from the one I tried, but it's still good. Kind of like it. Like different kind of taste. So
Like watery, but not too watery. Thick, but not too thick.
But what's missing? Like why?
Salty but not too salty.
very ambiguous answer she's giving there. But yeah, you get what she mean. So.
Bitter but not bitter.
Yeah. What about you guys? What about you? Why?
Kayan, why 8?
8 is really because most of the bak kut teh I eat is really, they don't cook it individually. They cook it like one whole pot. But this one, I really feel the heat and the wok hei. Like let's say it's raining, you want to find a comfort food, I think this is really the place to go on a midnight.
Also midnight raining, you'll be like, oh man, let's go eat bak kut teh.
Yeah, I mean like if like midnight raining and I'm craving for bak kut teh, I would come here definitely first place.
Alright. Damn. Okay. For me, I give it an 8 because it's like you get a full package. You get the clay pot. You not only get the meat, you get like so the tofu pork, and then it's like unrefillable soup. Unrefillable soup. So you can like just banjo your rice with full of soup lah. Yeah.
Maybe a 7 also because of the waiting time lah. But it's worth the wait though, so it's not that bad anyhow.
So I guess we just wrap it up, eat up, and let's go move on.
Okay. Let's go.
Right now we're at Teck Seong BKT. According to Facebook, it's open at 6:30 and sells out at 8:30. So I think we should just eat in, dig in, and try the food now. Comments on soup?
It's less flavorful from among all the other bak kut tehs you tried.
Not to say not flavorful lah, but not as strong in flavor. You still can taste the pork, still can taste the herbs, the tea, but it's more like a home cooked bak kut teh. Right, I think it's
Very home
more
cooked.
suited for those who don't like strong taste.
More like a breakfast kind of bak kut teh. It's not very thick so that you won't like, it's like so salty
I
and
guess you don't
all.
want something so strong in your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about meat though?
Yeah.
I've tried the meat already. To me, it's much tougher as compared to the other shops. It has a chew to it.
If you have weak teeth, definitely not gonna suit you guys.
We talked to the boss and they actually say that we can refill the soup, but they don't want us to refill so much. It's because the taste might turn after adding like water and stuff.
Which means they don't have enough soup lah. Just
Just
enough
a
for one
right,
person.
yeah.
What are your ratings? 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah, 5. For me, what I'm looking for in the bak kut teh is really that rich and strong flavor.
For me, I don't really like to exercise my mouth in the morning like Jonah, so yeah.
Yeah, I also like a more gao, very thick and salty kind of soup.
Okay,
Alright, let's finish this up and move on.
move on to our next location.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so guys, we're here in Weng Heong BKT. This place is popular among the corporate workers around here. So during lunchtime, this place will be packed as hell. Alright, so what do you guys think about the food, man?
Tastes like bak kut teh.
The soup is pretty good. I say it's really balanced in its flavor.
Yeah. It's not as thick as the first and second location.
Pork meat here is perfectly cooked.
So you're saying all
Right.
the previous ones is raw?
I'm not saying that it's raw.
The meat is very tender.
Fun fact about here, you can actually order dry bak kut teh as an option.
Whenever you're feeling dry, go for it. Alright, so guys, ratings 1, 2, 3,
7.
8. Explain yourself.
Why 7?
Why 7?
It's balanced, but I like it thicker.
For the soup, it has a very balanced flavor lah. You can keep adding the soup to your rice and you won't feel like it's too overpowering. And the meat is like really tender.
For me, same as what he said. Yeah, it's just perfect. The way it's not too much of this and not too much of that. It's just perfectly in the middle, so you can just enjoy it. Now that we're done here, let's just.
Alright guys, so we come to the end of our bak kut teh journey. And to conclude everything,
Okay.
I would say the first location has a very, very tender meat.
Oh no, but I think third location has a more tender meat because it's just slice off your spoon and you know. But it's not refillable soup. That's the downside of it.
Speaking about soup, if you want more soup and refillable, you can go for location 2 because I feel that their soup is much more thick and oily and much more flavorful, man.
But on the opposite side of the spectrum, location 5 has one of the cleanest soup. Agree?
Yeah.
But if you want balance, then you just go for location 4, which is the midnight bak kut teh. Then you know it's more balanced between the both of them.
Yeah, balance. I think location 6 is also pretty balanced
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, so everything is good. It's just nice, just perfect. You know.
Alright, so if you were to pick one only, which is the best? Cayenne.
Location 3 for me because meat is tender, soup is good, not refillable sadly, but everything there is good.
Jin?
I'll go for location 6, man. I like my stuff balance and all, so I can just keep drinking the soup. Amazing.
Yeah, I will pick location 4, also known as the midnight bak kut teh, because I can have my supper there.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. So do like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.